I was just singing a song. But they have these now they're sending the teenage girls to target me now. Again, it's the same thing, you know. Show you guys this many times already. Right? And they primarily use adults. And like I said, after they expose themselves or I got them on video, then they'll start using teenagers, I should say, boys and girls. And then they'll revert to using kids, like actual children. Right? And of course, you can see the red theme. Right? So, yeah. Hilarious. You know, so I had told Pam earlier this morning, I said, listen, I want to leave early tonight. So I said, can you leave work on time? Yeah, no problem, have you. 6 o'clock, haven't heard from her. Called her after 6. You know, she's in the bathroom. I'm like, oh, come on now. You know? Then she says to me, oh, did I cook? I said to her, what do you mean if I cook? I said, you asked me to season the meat. I did that. Okay? And you haven't cooked. All right? I said, I'm not cooking. I'm not doing that. I said, if you season the meat, I'll cook it. If I season it, you'll cook it. You know, she keeps not seem to understand that we don't have that kind of relationship. And I guess she figured because, you know, I'm there with the kids and such. But I tell you what, you know, she was paying the babysitter $1,600 a month. Babysitter never cooked. Okay? Right? She never cooked. She's paying all that money. You know, and yeah, I'm the kid's father. I'm not even asking for money. I'm asking for respect. Respect, courtesy, and understanding. Right? But I can't even get that from her. So I told her all the time, I said, we are not in a, you want to act as if we're in a relationship because you want the benefit of me being there with the kids to relieve you of any responsibility of taking care of these kids in the home. Watching them, feeding them, making sure they take a bath, making sure they do their homework, you know, cleaning after them and after you too. You know? So it's kind of ridiculous. You know, and it's like, and then at times, you know, it's like whenever, like this morning, getting mad at me, I'm like, I'm in the bathroom. What the hell are you getting mad at me for? Because you can't find duck sauce. And you talk, you know, you got, you know, you're late, you gotta go. That's not my fault. You know, this shit is, it's ridiculous what I have to deal with. But, you know, I know how she is. I'll tell you that. Like I tell her all the time, I say, these dudes you're dating, they don't even know you. They don't pretend you. You want to get dressed up, look nice, you know, want to look expensive, talk about luxury this and luxury that. I said, you know, I said to her the other night, I said, do they know this? Huh? I said, do they know this? Do they see your illnesses? Huh? Do they see all of that? Or they just see you once every couple of days? You know, you may go out, what have you, have sex, and then come home and you passed out. And the kids have to fend for themselves. Right? The kids literally have to fend for themselves. They get into school late because now you're sick. You know? Like I said to her, you know, you got to understand your programming. We are all programmed in a lot of ways. Right? People say it's a curse. It's not a curse. It's a programming. Okay? You have to be aware. You have to become consciously aware of your programming in order to break the programming, in order to break the manipulation, in order to see things for what they are, not for what our mind wants it to be, or for what these racists want to show us, which we know is not the reality. Okay? Just lies and lies and more lies. And we fall for it because we as black people in America and across the world have been so indoctrinated with religion that everything that we do, we talk about as supernatural this and magic this and whatever. Okay? Well, if it's so supernatural and magic, well, how the hell we can't use magic and supernatural powers to get rid of these racist bastards and make things better for our people? right? We never seem to talk about that. And I think, and the Negropeans will say, "Oh, you got to wait on God." Well, mother effers, my grandmother been waiting on God. She did. Her mother was waiting on God. She did. My mother's waiting. My mother's 92 years old. Well, at least she knows Jesus ain't coming back. You know, because I like to school her on certain things. And I said, you know, Jesus ain't coming back, right? She's like, oh, I know. I'm like, really? Because, you know, years ago she wasn't saying that. And a lot of these Negropeans get on the bus talking about Jesus coming back. Jesus not coming back. Okay? Go read your Bible. Go read Revelations. Okay? Jesus already came back. He ain't coming back no more. And that's in the Bible. Okay? It's not in reality. That's in the Bible. He already came back in the Bible. You know? But like I said, they follow the Pauline doctrine. That's what they follow, because Jesus was not a Christian. He didn't practice Christianity. He was Hebrew, a Judean, not Jewish. Okay? Hebrew and Judean. Judaism. Okay? Alright? There was no Jew in the 1st century. Okay? There was people called Jews in the 10th century, but not before that. Anyhow, talk to you guys in the next video.